Kill him, sweetheart! Fellas, meet the missus? Beautiful.
Hyperion asked, why die when you can go?
Sentry gun prime! moving sentry! It's killing time!
I have uncovered legends of an ancient alien warrior. The legends tell of a magical
Load that
key that
turret!
can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may speak of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. The reaction was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
Hey, stand in front of it!
Yesterday, I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation in as much as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet, if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
You listened to my notes, I assume. I would be upset were it not for the equally privacy-indifferent background check I ran on you before hiring you for this job. I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago. In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not write down the locations to the information. Find it for me and be handsomely... Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded?
Buy a gun already! I've always got new stock. Check back later. Thanks for the scratch. Remember, we're always open. Later, Vault Hunter. Caveat emptor. Lovely. Pleasure doing business. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. May it help you kill many things. Haven't found anything good?
I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted. I should discuss the scroll-ophant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer, not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike. Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clark was afraid at first. His 4 legs trembled against the cold ceiling. But he knew he had to be strong for me. Then they went to work on his brother, Philippe. Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clark cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty. I love you." And then he was gone. It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clark prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
Ah! The chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again. A group of mutant test subjects escaped the Hyperion Preserve. As amusing as it might be to see them attempt to reintegrate into society, they must be put down. You will need a way to lure them out. Head to Moxie's and acquire some bait I have ordered.
Thank God for the freaking crimson.
You need cash? I need things I don't want. Talk to me. You know what can make a bullet hole that ain't a bullet? 'Cause I friggin' don't. I've been seeing some confusing wounds coming from Three Horns. Head down there and find out what kind of weapon's causing them. An old rival of mine named Doc Mercy's using it. Don't let that name fool you. Unlike me, he's more interested in creating wounds than patching them up. Also, unlike me, he actually has a medical license.
You can always trust the gun at your side. I'm always happy to take your money.
Keep your mitts off my toy! Finders keepers, losers die!
Now what in the heck you got? Looks like you almost got perforated behind the head. Give me a solid and get that gun from you. What good's your fancy med school degree now, huh, Mercy? Good job, Vault Hunter. Search his body and see if you can't grab that weird-ass gun off him. I'll be damned. That's E-Tech. If I'm going to treat people shot by E-Tech, I'm going to need way more wounds to practice on. Now that you got Doc Mercy's E-Tech gun, why don't you test it out on the local bandits?
Chew him up!
So it looks like that gun uses a rhythm check to turn bullets into stuff that ain't bullets. Energy stuff. God damn, a rhythm is weird.
Another sentry kill! Put your face on, show it to your mother! I plucked the hair from the head of a giant pig! I can't wait to take your picture! The worst one! Get my hands! I am take damage from your eyes! Will you narrow me? That's my girl! 4-1 for the turret! The man! Look at my hand! Good writhing! Sneaky! I'm going to count every minute I can! You fellas meet the missus? Leave it! Done, darling! You tell her, baby! That's right! Let her mow you down! Ugh.